Hello everybody, I'd just like to say Happy New Year to everybody, to all my fellow lawnographers and whatnot, and everybody that watches my videos and subscribes and comments, and everybody that doesn't, and everybody, peace and love to the whole fucking world, that's what I say. But there you go. So, Happy New Year to everybody. I've finished work for the day, so I thought I would continue while I've got a spare 30 minutes to go over the Dupee. Dupee? You said Dupee or well, whatever. Dupee, I'll call him, because he does sort of divulge that he's got like French heritage, I think, if I remember correctly. So we've got the I've got the chat logs, but it just shows you how things have come on, doesn't it? Like when we had the other logography, it was just a thick, just dialogue of normal text. You know what I mean? And look at this. We've got a mobile phone. Well, you can't see it, can you? There you go. We've got a mobile phone with all this stuff at the top and whatnot, and then it's just strange how it's all come on, hasn't it? But that's technology. I mean, do you not think that like mobile phones have hit a bit of a wall as far as like new innovations come? Because I remember a few years ago there's all kinds of different new gadgets like fingerprints and opening it with your fingerprint and all that kind of stuff, and there was like video footage was dead good. And the features seem to have dried up for me. Do you know what I mean? But that's just an observation. Or maybe I'm just getting older because I'm not that bothered about having the latest phone anymore. You know what I mean? It's like I've got an iPhone 7. Says me, he doesn't want the latest phone. But it's like I'm quite happy with that. I'm not interested in an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 10 or whatever. It's like it's got all my music on it, and it does everything I want it to. So I digress anyway, but it's the beginning of the year, so I'm allowed to prattle on about a bit of different stuff every now and again. I don't know what the fuck that's got to do with it being the beginning of the year, but hey ho. So we will continue with the chat log. It doesn't seem right saying chat log. I suppose it is. It's just not in the format that we usually see it, isn't it? Okay, so we've not really got into any kind of any really sexual stuff so far. It'll be interesting to see where it comes across in the chat. But anyway, we'll crack on. I want a couple of tats. I want another 2 on my right forearm. I love tats on girls. Oh my god, so sexy. I want one that goes up. I'm gonna divulge. I don't mind tattoos on girls from a personal perspective. If a girl has too many, it's not something that I like very much. Do you know what I mean? The odd one, I just, from a personal point of view, if they're like covered in tattoos, I don't know. It's just a personal thing, you know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think about it. It's just sometimes, I don't know. I suppose each to their own, you know what I mean? Anyway, I want one that goes up my rib cage like a vine on one of my ankles. A friend of mine's got that. She looks pretty cool. She's got a tattoo that's like flowers on her back. That looks pretty good. But do you know what I don't get, right? These guys who have I've got a few tattoos that have like virtual parrot, like an essay written on the fucking chest or something, like life means this and that and the other and blah, blah, blah. Well, and what the fuck do you need it written down for in your fucking body? Do you know what I mean? It just, I don't know, I find it very odd. It's like, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that we've got to stop and read it. It just confuses me, to be honest. I don't understand that. And if you want some writing, get it in fucking Hebrew or something that's a bit interesting or whatever. Don't fucking write it in your own. And I'm really going off on one. I'm a bit tired, so I'm probably going to get a bit like what's the word? Nangy, we call it, which is a bit snappy. Do you know what I mean? So I do apologise. I was up at 6. Listen to this for a fucking classy New Year's Eve, right? I was in bed, fast asleep at 11:30 in the evening. I didn't even see New Year's, the stroke of midnight. It was pretty. Well, I was in work. I had to get up at 6 a.m., of which I did, and then I was like driving to work while everybody was in bed. Basically, it was a nice, peaceful drive though. But you know, I paid quite a bit of money. I got paid quite a bit of money for it, so I couldn't really turn it down. And that's pretty much my spending money sorted now for my holiday in January. I'm going away for 2 weeks in Koh Samui, which will be pretty cool. Right, okay, I'm talking a lot of stuff, aren't I? More than usual. But anyway, I will continue to do so until I get shouted at or people, which I'm sure they won't, but, you know, anyway. Okay, so, I'm losing track. You'll have to forgive me. This is just going to be me rambling for 30 minutes, probably. I wish I knew people who did garage tats. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, that's cool on the ribs. That shit's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. I'm gonna digress again. Fucking hell, yeah, tattoos hurt. Oh my fucking god. How painful are they, right? I had a tattoo done. What was it? My mate did it on my forearm. Because I was like a bit of a guinea pig for him, really. It was when he first started getting into tattooing, so I got a free tattoo. And it was on my right forearm, and oh my god, it fucking killed. It fucking killed. And just thinking about it now, I don't care if I'm a pussy. It just fucking hurts. Other parts of the body haven't been that bad, but it was the underside of my forearm, not the actual, you know what I mean? The underside of your forearm. If you run your fingers across it, it's quite sensitive. Not as sensitive as other parts, but it is reasonably sensitive. The skin's quite soft. And oh my god, it killed. I had to tap out after a few hours. I just couldn't fucking stand it anymore. It wasn't nice. I've heard that having it done on your ribs is pretty it's pretty bad. I believe your back as well. Yeah. So, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, my boy does mine. He's got his own shop in Stamford. I go to. Oh, that's quite interesting. So this guy's got a son. I mean, he does mention that in the footage. If you watch the footage when he's talking to Chris and he's in a bit of a bad spot. So he must have had a kid quite early. Well, at least his fucking son's doing something with his life. Oh, I really feel sorry for it. Can you imagine if he's just like a normal kid? Maybe he's been brought up by his mum and he's been brought up decent. You know, because I do believe that people can start out, you know, nice and, you know, decent people in life. And then they can make a few bad decisions, you know, and then they can just turn into complete freaks. I've seen it happen, you know what I mean? It really is. It can go on like that. So maybe he used to be alright. Well, saying that though, I mean, to the lengths that he's going to. Watch that documentary I've uploaded, by the way. What's it called? The Paedophile Next Door is fucking so interesting. There's a part in it that they talk to a guy who admits he's a paedophile. Says, well, listen, you know, I've got these tendencies, but I don't want to do anything about it. I don't want to hurt a child. You know, what do I do? He's like so brave. It's like I felt so sorry for him. And there's like you know, study that's been done into what causes it, and it's like a neurological condition. It's believed to be, because this goes back thousands of years. I might do like a video just on that documentary at some point. I like when a girl has one right above her ass too. That's like hot. Do you know what? I think I agree, actually. A small one above the arse, pretty cool. Yeah, I agree with this fucker there. Yeah, the tramp stamp. No, it's not a tramp stamp. That's saying that's saying. No difference from ankle or above her ass. Lol, in Cali we call them tramp stamps. Maybe I don't like it all of a sudden. Just a name, no biggie. Here too, lol. Everybody says that. I love it. It's sexy to me. I like them. My aunt has one. Do you know, as I'm like saying, he probably used to be alright. I didn't say probably used to be alright, but maybe he used to be okay and turned bad. Like Anakin Skywalker. Can't do a video without a Star Wars reference. I'd love to. That's why the lawn thing interests me so much. I love to know how someone sinks so low, what happens, you know. And even as I'm reading this, I'd like to know more about his backstory. I don't do these videos just for the sake of going, look how bad he is, look how bad he is. You know, that's not what I'm interested in. If people want to do that, let them. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. I like to go as deep as I can with this stuff. Have a bit of fun, but really understand it and not just berate people for the sake of it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, some of the stuff. I don't read the forums or any of that stuff on the, you know, all that TCAP stuff. But every now and again, I just glance, and some of the stuff that people come out with, I don't understand it. It's like some of the lawn stuff. It's like, look how bad he is, look how bad he is. We know how bad he is. He fucking, one read of the chat log. Anyway, I'm going off on one. It's very fucking strange. I don't get some people at all. Everyone, right, hot. Okay, I just want my belly pierced. What's that say? Cartilage redone and a couple tats. I don't know what that means. I'd be freaking happy. You see, they really have gone to town on this kind of personality, haven't they? They've really, it's so much more sophisticated than the perverted justice days. I know we've sort of said that it has to be because things have changed so much, but still, I'd be interested to know the setup of Tetrad Core or whatever they're called. You know, is there this dedicated? Because we don't know. I'm not 100% certain, and maybe someone can shed light on this. If back in the perverted justice days when they were talking to Lorna or whatever, Sherry Twist, I think, was that her name? Yeah. Was she talking to other people at the same time? Because it'd be harder to maintain character then, wouldn't it? But I just find it interesting how they've got to adapt a very specific personality and interest, and this person's already got a backstory. You know, I just find it quite interesting, really. Oh, look who's talking. You're mad sexy. You're mad sexy. Thank you, and so are you. Oh, fuck off with your fucking emojis, you. You def need to be swooped off your feet into the air. Lol, that would rock. Can I ask you a personal question that I'm curious to know by talking to you? Sure. Have you wow, that comes right out of left field, doesn't it? Have you ever? I wasn't really expecting. Obviously, this guy's not too bright. I don't think. But just for him to come out with that, it's quite a gamble as well, because it's very strange. It's very strange. It's a bit like it'd be a bit like me talking to a girl of similar age to me. On a dating site, not a 13-year-old, obviously, and just randomly coming out. Can I ask you a personal question? When was the last time you had sex? You wouldn't say, have you ever had sex with a guy before, because it's just not a question you'd ask someone similar age to me. But do you know what I mean? It's just a random. But I suppose then again, he's talking to someone of that age, but he's that has catapulted the context of the conversation massively, hasn't it? Because I don't know what you call it, people out there. What? don't know what it means, because I don't know what you Kelly people out there are different. Don't judge, okay, but yeah, assuming she means yeah. Haha, I'm not judging it at all. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I did. True, okay. And then, angel and then the devil, lol. Bit strange, but pissed off devil. I don't even know, what would that represent in emoji? You see, there's not that many emojis in these, right? But it's already really winding me up. Like I said, the only time I'd ever use it, I don't know, do you find it useful in messages? I don't like messaging anyway, really, because so much gets lost in in translation. What was it? They said like only 10% of communication is actually the words, something like that, isn't it? Shit, if you just broke up with your man, then you've had sex more recent than me, because I haven't in a year. Why would you admit that? I wouldn't necessarily go down that road. Is he trying to invoke pity? Yeah, July, we were already broke up, but thought, why not one more time? Hell yeah, I don't. Does that mean high five someone, like? But you don't high five someone with both hands, do you? I don't fucking know. You're bad. It's just sex. Yeah, it is. I like the answer because I see it in the same way. Shit, I love it. People make way too much out of shit sometimes. You see, yeah, it's quite. She's coming across as quite. There's a character, isn't there? There, you can. The character of this girl is quite confident, quite brave. Quite outspoken, bold. I'm not gonna say that fucking word because I hate it. I was gonna say, I'm not even saying the word because I fucking hate it. But anyway, that dude in Kelly definitely lost out on you. As beauty blazing you are. SMH. Don't know what that means. Ty, seriously, a guy as cute as you saying that to me, that's fucking awesome. Like my face is going. You see, it's what I said in the last one. A compliment like that from what I presume is a decent looking girl in the chat. Sorry, the pictures that they've displayed, because they're going to want to draw people in, so one would assume that they'd use a picture of a pretty girl. And then he's, I'm not being funny, guys and gals, but to me, Mr. Dupee doesn't come across as being particularly attractive to me. So, what do you? I mean, I think some of my female subscribers have said in the last video that as soon as she said, "Oh, you're cute" or whatever, you'd be like suspicious as fuck. So yeah, that's fucking awesome. But it's a good way of drawing him in. It's really, it's just very good. They're very good at what they do, these guys. Not that I think he's suspecting anyway. It's a very good. I think the way that these guys operate and how desperate they are, and how sort of much they'll want this experience that they're after. A more sophisticated chat like this, where they're really getting a flavour of the character of this girl. She's going into detail about her personal likes and dislikes, things like that. The less likely they are to get suspicious. I think the more they get drawn into this character, the less likely they are to spend any time at all wondering if it's real, unless they're really clued up. And he doesn't come across, because he was quite surprised when Chris walked out, wasn't he, if you watched the footage. Well, good, I hope your face is, because you are blazing shit. I'll say it again, haha. Blazing, I don't like that word. Oh my god, how I look dumb. What? Haha, oh my god, now I look dumb, all red and smiling. Oh, stop, you don't look dumb, you look beautiful, and remember that, because you are for real, and don't give a fuck what any corny ass dude say, because you are blazing. What the fuck? You are blazing. Okay. Blazing, hot as fuck. Okay. I just think it sounds a bit silly to me. Thanks, you should remember the same when those dumb hoes ignore you. They're fucking up. Real talk. This is like, compare this to the Pinnacle, which is clearly the holy pornography. This is so much different, isn't it? But I suppose text talk is different. You got added emojis as well, which add quite a bit to it. You can't really write as long sentences. It's a totally different way of communicating, isn't it? Shit, what I wish I was that dude that day in July with you in Cali. Oh, shut up. That would have been awesome. Yeah, it would have. See, he's gonna be fucking buzzing at this point. This guy, and he's gonna really think that he's gonna, he thinks he's at the jackpot, doesn't he? Oh my god, I think she's almost done. Who buys that amount of shit she did for a 5-day trip? Even there, isn't it? Just to randomly come out with that at that point in the chat after everything that they've talked about. He's mentioned sex for the first time. She's responded positively. There's like a rapport going on between them. There's like a proper connection. You can, not a connection, but you can see a rapport that they're building up, and you can see that he's proper bought into it. And for her to just randomly come out with, oh my god, she's almost done, referring to a mum in the shop, it's just very, very clever. Really, really good stuff. I didn't think it could fit long. You going home after that? No, she's taking me to eat and shop for food while she's gone. I'm like, leave $100. I can feed myself. You see, it's still a quite intricate story, isn't it? I'm not bothering you. You want to hit me back when you get home. For sure. It's just maybe it's a way of getting rid of him as well. So, can give, like, I'm doing this now. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Right, so here we are. Don't know how much time. When was the last time stamp? I'm gonna lost my place here, haven't I? I'll find it. If I go back too long to find out what time it was. Oh, fuck it. I'll just get lost, won't I? Whoa. Okay. Hi, you just got home? Yeah, after shopping she had to go to a gathering for her work, and she took me too. Oh nice, she must be tired. But bam, I got to shop. Oh right, okay. So they've also sent a photo without a face on it of her with shopping bags. Which, lol, I'm kind of tired. What about you? Do anything fun? Haha, hey, you got something out the deal. All good, for sure. Nah, I'm just relaxing. Did you miss me? As much as you miss me, boo. Hey, boo. Well, I missed you a whole lot, my boo. I suppose this is where this boo thing came up. Oh, seriously, I was there thinking, I wonder what he's doing, but I didn't want to be blowing up your phone either. Night. Yeah, seriously, I did miss you. I was hoping to hear you again. And you ain't blowing me up. You can text me anytime. Why would I be mad about beautiful Bailey texting me, huh? What? Oh, Johnny, you're too sweet for sure. You can text whenever too. You're the only girl right now that does message me to what? You're the only girl right now that does message me to so you're special. Don't know. I'm not sure what he means there. Man, these bitches are dumb out here if they aren't trying to be in your contacts. There's a lot of dummies out here. Well, at least you are. What the hell you get in all those shopping bags? And you are the first CT guy in my contacts. Hola, Johnny. Some shorts, couple of skirts, jeans, tops, bras. You're my first Cali in mine too. Nice, sexy, and you already know you're gonna look blazing in everything. Real talk, you're making me blush again. I'm just keeping it real and honest, but I'm glad I made you blush. See, he's not completely crap at the at the text speak, I suppose. He's not. I mean, what do you guys think? Apart from that bizarre jump to talking about sex, he's keeping it on the same level as her, not that he could fuck this up, because it's impossible to, unless he makes the conversation like completely out there that the decoy just can't continue. I hope I'm your boo baby, and if you're tired, I don't want to keep you if you want to knock out, hun. No, I like talking to you. I like talking to you. Are you tired? Nah, I love talking to you too, and plus I ain't talked to you since earlier, and I did miss you. Me too, but I didn't want you tripping thinking I was one of those chicks. Nah, I love talking to you. Oh god, it's getting a bit. It's getting like I can only stand this for so much longer. It starts to just get a bit too. It starts to get a bit heavy. Me too, but I didn't want you tripping thinking I was one of those chicks that's 24 jacking you. I really like talking to you, and I missed you. Weird what? That I missed you. Seriously, I did. Is that weird? You see, it's pretty good, isn't it? From the decoy, sort of playing the role of, I missed you. Is there anything wrong with that? And then throwing the questions back to him. It's good. It's really good. They're very 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 clever. So yeah, they really know what they're doing. Just a few more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna have to call it. No, I'm happy you did put a smile on my face, babe, because I missed you too. For real, I was hoping you wouldn't trip if I said that I missed you. No way, I'm glad you told me. Okay, because I did. Okay. Was thinking about you today. Yeah, I was thinking about you too. Yeah, I was. Laugh out loud. You was on my mind for sure, boo. For sure, same here, babes. It's crazy the way shit happens and two people meet, hit off and connect and fall for each other, and just why do people say that? Is it that difficult to write one extra letter? I know it's like some people just know, no explanation, they just click. Yes, definitely, but for someone who's 27 years younger than you, it's probably a bit too much. No explanation, they just click. Yeah, they were made to meet and connect. I'm glad you did. I didn't want to sleep either. I'm glad you saw my whisper. It's crazy how I'm your first CT guy and you're my first Cali girl. At least you get to relax tomorrow, babe. Thanks for not making a big deal out of my age too. You're just way sweet and cute and funny as fuck. She's got a bit of a foul mouth, hasn't she? And you didn't get pissy when I teased you about the Rangers. Yeah, I just have to finish an essay and work out. Right, guys. I think I've been going about 30 minutes. So, I know it's not particularly like, it's not gruesome or anything, this, is it? It's not like, we're not nowhere near intimate fetches territory. It's just having to go through all this, I don't know. I just feel like uncomfortable going through it for too long. I have to take it in short bursts. So I hope you've enjoyed it, because it is, you know, even though I can only take so much, it is fun to go through. And you know, obviously you guys seem to like the first one, so hopefully you like this one as well. Guys, please like the video if you have indeed. And like I've said, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you're not all too hungover as you're listening to this. Who knows what 2019 will bring for us all. Hopefully, well, as far as the Predator world goes, who knows? More Hansen versus Predator, hopefully. Lord, no doubt will get catfished again. Anyway, guys, we will speak again soon, no doubt. I was going to do like a live stream tonight, but I've got other stuff. I'll have to do one soon and get as many people involved as I can, because I have promised it to people before and it's never worked out. It's not that I'm being a dick or anything, it's just, you know, I'm usually pretty busy. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for my random ramblings, and I'll speak to you soon.